Good morning, fellow skiers. We're here in Hintertux, Austria, and today you guys get to tune in on some instructor coaching actually. Will here wants to do his level 3 exams next month, right?
Next month in Zermatt, yeah.
Yeah, so we just want to check that he's up to the standard, so there's no issue. You know, he's a park rat usually, so we just want to check that he still can keep his skis under control.
Yeah, this is our first time skiing this winter, so
yeah.
Maybe cut us a little bit of slack.
Yeah, it's not going to be peak performance, so we'll make something out of it. Enjoy watching. We just gotta warm up. I tried my first short turns, and Will is gonna try his first short turns.
First turns of the season.
Yeah, they are, and I'll assess them. Let's see how it goes. Rolling, 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 rolling. That was good, Rod. Damn.
Really?
Yeah.
I definitely felt smoother the second lot.
I still felt pretty wonky on this, to be honest.
Really? Yours look pretty.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, yours look pretty. Let's make it harder. Let's just have a bit of a higher speed. It's a steeper pitch too.
Yeah.
Just to push it a bit. You know? Just to put us on the edge a little bit.
Was I doing anything wrong?
I need to have a second look. Okay. I don't want to give you anything yet.
Cool.
All over the place there. Okay, I was not good. That gave me something to work on.
Okay, cool. Those ones did not feel as good, that's for sure.
So the main thing I see, faster rotation at the beginning of your turn, and then more edging towards the end of your turn. Okay. Right? So I want to achieve that there's less quick of a rotation going on at the start of your turn, and more edging instead. Okay. So I want it to be on the edges first, and then rotate with that edge pressure, rather than turning the ski quickly and then putting it on the edge once you're past the fall line.
So like a slow build-up of pressure rather than
I want more of a pressure build-up throughout the turn, even though it's a quick turn, rather than quickly rotating and then...
I think I could feel that's kind of what I was doing better on the first one, so it was less steep.
Yeah, cool. Got something to work on though, that's good. Let's go! Oh, this is so much fun. Skiing again. Makes me so happy. So, Will here is a former mogul skier, and it shows. And it shows. So in moguls, it works differently, right? In moguls, we also do short turns, but you got the terrain to slow you down. So you basically try to turn your ski as quick as possible and hit the mogul like in the right angle, right? Yeah. That's the point of it. Here on the flat slope, we're gonna try to like even out the turn more, so it doesn't become as edgy. And the approach we gotta take for this, since you're so used to rotating, we're gonna do the opposite. We're gonna keep it more along the fall line. So I want you to ski your turns more open than you're used to. Okay. Does that make sense? Yeah. And try to reduce your speed with like more edge angle, rather than with more rotation out of the fall line. Okay. That's your goal here.
Okay, so a bit more speed.
Yeah, more speed too.
More speed, more edge.
More speed, more edge.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool. It makes it look so easy. All right. How's that?
Well, I had sometimes that felt okay, and I had some that felt awful.
Yeah. I mean, like, we're changing a way that you're very used to right now.
Yeah.
So it's quite normal that they should feel a bit whack, right? Because you're not used to it. You're changing something, and you're a skier that has done it for a long time like this. Yeah. So it's gonna feel a bit weird.
How did it look to you?
It looked better. You're definitely more four-line oriented, and your base speed was higher. So that already makes it look more sporty. Just try the same thing, just in a steeper pitch.
One thing that I feel is that when my feet come narrower, I feel less in control. And I'm very used to, you know, as you see me ski all the time, I very often ski with my feet super close.
Yeah, you're
which
close,
is also a mogul thing, right?
Yeah, it is fully a mogul thing. Like having a narrow stance is good for rotating, right?
Yeah.
Having a wider stance is more stable and more edging.
Exactly.
Yeah, so we went definitely, we try to get you a bit wider.
A little bit wider. That's I can definitely feel that it feels better when I'm a little bit wider.
Yeah, let's try it here on the steeper pitch.
All right.
What do you think?
I think it was a bit better at the start.
You fell back a bit into your old habits there.
For sure.
Just to make it easier for you, I want you to just follow me, like full on synchro, because then it's easier to change your rhythm.
Yeah.
If you have a different rhythm in front of you.
Just follow yours.
Yeah, let's do that.
Awesome.
So try to get that sensation of like actually being on your edge first and then kind of skidding into the turn. Rather than turning and then edging, you want to be edging and then turning equally throughout the whole turn. Cool, let's do it here. It generally gets steeper now.
Okay.
So we can kind of ease into it. We're gonna do this, start it off the same way as here until it's hard to control the speed, and then you can go a bit more out of the four line. But that is kind of the idea.
I feel like I'm thinking about so many things.
Yeah.
That it's tricky. Keeping a wider stance.
Yeah.
Not doing the pressure too quickly. Wow.
Yeah, cool. I think your main focus should still be kind of to not turn the ski right away as you start off the turn. To really get the edge first. Because your stance will adjust. I don't want you to focus about the stance for now, because a bit of a narrow stance is fine. I kind of want you to get used to kind of falling onto the edges early. That's what gives me the speed control that you struggle with at the moment. That I'm on the edges from the start, so I can kind of gradually slow myself down. And if you get on the edge late, then it kind of bucks you. You get like a pressure peak, right? Yeah. So just focus on kind of engaging the edge as you start the turn off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool then. All right.
We're gonna try this approach one more time, where we work over like changing the shape of the turns. That's what we did so far basically. And if that's not working, we're gonna take a different approach and look more towards how you exactly edge.
Yeah.
But let's give it one more shot.
Okay.
Where you try to be closer to the fall line and still try to control your speed.
Cool.
Sounds good?
Yeah.
One more try. So Will's coming down now. This is a super icy slope, so this makes it really hard. What? You can see him, he's all over the place. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna skip that try.
I hope so.
Like if I'm on something icy, just like focus outside ski, full pressure.
Okay.
Like really get your weight on the one ski hard, right?
Yeah.
So here, it is nice on an icy slope like that because you see all the mistakes so clearly. Whoa, that was an inside ski right there. Sliding in. This is where your narrow stance cost you, right?
Cost me my life.
Yeah.
Holy crap. How are you turning on this? Doesn't make any
Like
sense.
I said, full outside ski pressure. The problem is, since you are skiing with such a narrow stance, it is really hard to go from one leg to the other, right? Like to actually do the weight shift. If you're on a wider stance, you can much more clearer put all the weight on one edge. And one edge with a lot of pressure is going to hold more than two edges with like half your weight. Basically, right?
So did my stance still look narrow when I was coming down there?
Yes, 100%.
Okay, wow.
This was nice for me because I could see all your mistakes there. A lot of rotating going on,
A lot of
super
mistakes.
narrow stance, and then you had that inside ski mistake where you slid out. So, cool. On this last flat pitch here, just go wide stance, railroad skill, right? Edge roll. Yeah, just super wide. Exaggerate.
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 All right.
Yeah, go for it. Whoa. So we tried to change your turns by just like changing the shape of it.
Yeah.
That didn't quite work.
Didn't work that nicely.
So
did
let's
it?
try something different. So you're struggling with the edging, right?
Yeah.
And you have a fairly narrow stance. Having a narrow stance makes it hard to engage those knees, right? As soon as I go wider, I can go more without having leaned in. So we're gonna put you on a wider position now. This stance, that's what I wanna see, go for it. Cool. And we're gonna do some just like basic edge drills here. Just like traversing and get the feeling for it again.
Okay.
Just to remind your body
Yep.
what the edging actually feels like
Good.
before we implement it in the turn. Let's go. So you're so used to it doing it carved. I actually want you to be like skidding
On the edges.
and then engage the edges, right? It will still change your turn shape, but it gives you a different feeling of already skidding and edging more while you're skidding. How's that?
Better. I understand more and
Right?
more what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, because like we're not actually carving unless we have like a slalom ski, but we don't have slalom skis. We want to make those short turn works for our normal radius ski here. So there will be skidding. It won't be a fully carved turn at any point, but it can still be a super high edge angle while skidding, okay? So now kind of this motion that you felt now, this is what I want to get as early as possible in your turn. Yeah, it's a shame that this softened up so much now because you totally threw you off when it was icy here.
Yeah.
I would have loved to have those conditions again, but we can try that again tomorrow, it doesn't matter. Yeah, but still for the sensation here, try to get that sensation at the beginning of your turn.
Okay.
Keep that stance, have it wide, and try to get that edge engage feeling. And then ideally, once you get comfortable with that, you want to have it more like taking outside ski to outside ski, but I think that's a step too fast. So let's just focus on creating the same feeling that you just had. Cool. Ah, cool.
Better.
Now that's a change.
Yeah.
There we go.
Thank you, Josh.
Now we're talking. Yeah, I mean, conditions definitely quite easy here.
So much easier when I can grip.
Yeah, right. So it's a super like sun-warmed slope here. So the edge is never going to slide out.
I think part of my problem is that I'm so used to not having edges that I'm not good at knowing how to actually trust
you
an
don't
edge.
trust them.
Yeah.
That could be a fair point. We're always on our park skis, so they're always blunt edges. So having these tools here, it's just different.
It's fun though.
Yeah. No,
everyone, if you haven't, you should try skiing on a ski like this.
Looks like we're making some progress here.
Yeah, thanks,
That
Josh.
was a change. So to keep that, similar thing here. Maybe we start with a bit of a wider radius, like a bit of a bigger turn.
Yep.
Where you focus on your edge control at the start of it.
Yeah.
To give you a bit more time to kind of feel it.
Yeah.
And then slowly shorten those turns.
Okay.
So make like wide to
Gradually
narrow.
shorten the corridor.
Yeah, gradually shortening the corridor. And try to not rotate faster to shorten it, but to edge
Faster.
more efficiently.
More efficiently.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Better?
Yes, definitely towards compared to the morning.
Yeah. So we're making steps in the right direction.
Making steps in the right direction. Watch your stance though. Definitely
Still
still
narrow.
kind of on the narrower side. Okay. Yeah, force yourself in a wider stance because that will change it big time.
It's so hard to get rid of bad habits.
And
isn't
it also makes it harder to turn,
Yeah.
right? A wide
Oh
stance.
yeah, no, I understand like
Yeah,
why it's,
but it makes it better to edge.
I understand why it's hindering me, but it's
Yeah.
so hard to get rid of something that you've been doing for 15 years.
Yeah. All right, another try with the wide stance.
Yeah.
We're on our last run here. On the lift, we quickly did some video analysis. It's super important to get filmed and watch yourself because often like what you feel compared to how you actually look like can vary quite a bit.
Big time.
Will here has a good feeling about his body, so he kind of pictured what he had in mind, how he looked like too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The main change that we did today is the stance. Yeah. So this is the one focus I want you to take out of the session, basically.
And it's already made a massive difference.
Yeah, and that's also why we're gonna focus on that for our last run here. Yeah. No new things to add. Yeah, just keep that change going. Yeah, and this is probably what you have to think of for the next 2 weeks while you're training before you head to the exams.
Great.
All right.
Cheers, Josh. You've made a change and I'm really grateful for
Nice,
it. I already feel a lot better about my exam.
Yeah. Whew, I was really happy with that last run I did here too. Good session. I think we made some change happen. You just have to keep in mind doing that.
Practice makes perfect, eh?
Yeah.
As they say.
Yeah. Practice makes perfect, exactly. Thank you guys for watching. Hope some of those tips helped you as well. And see you in the next video.
Ciao for now.
Bye bye.